Need a new roof? Since 1994, Affordable Roofing has been Chattanooga's #1 roofing company. Call Tony at 423-593-9605 for a new roof or an estimate, the best in the business. 423-593-9605. Call Tony. Brown and Whitworth Foundation. I have no information on what this is about, but support our friends, Chip at Brown and Whitworth Foundation. Thanks, guys. Summer is here. It is hot in the South. Who wants to wear those clothes anyway? Get your body ready by our friend Dylan Kennedy at 10-8 Personal Training, 951-445-3133. He is located in Rock Springs, Georgia. You're not going to get a better trainer than him. First session is free. Get your body ready today. 951-445-3133. Go see our boy Dylan. Get your house and driveway sparkly clean. Call our friends Bobby and Steve at 423-389-4771. Elite Clean Chattanooga. They specialize in pressure washing and are the best in the business. Be sure to call our friends, our militia members, Bobby and Steve. Militia MMA, where all your dreams will come true. Come see us, 3920 Ringgold Road in East Ridge, Tennessee. We have it all. We have jiu-jitsu, MMA, boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling. You name it, we have it. Kids program, ladies class. We do it all. Not only do we do it all, but we have the best people in the world that are our members. Come join our tribe and see what we're all about. Militia MMA, 3920 Ringgold Road, East Ridge, Tennessee. Tell them Stephanie sent you. Hey guys, welcome to the Militia MMA podcast. We have a special treat today. This is Coach Stef, Tom's favorite clam. I am here with my favorite girl, my right-hand woman today, Breanna Gordy.
Huh?
I am so excited to be here today. We're switching it up. We got the ladies here. Well, just me and her, but you know. So I guess we'll get right into it. Bree. So Bree is, let me just start. Bree is probably one of the first people you're going to see when you walk into Militia. She is in every single class that we offer. No matter which one it is, she is here training her butt off, always with a smile, and she's an absolute beast. How old are you, Bree?
I'm 15 years old.
She's 15 years old. When are you going to be 16?
October 20th.
October
20th.
20th. All right.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up, Bree?
I grew up in, and I still live in Chickamauga, Georgia.
Chickamauga, Georgia. Chickamauga, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Uh-huh.
Chickamauga, Georgia. And so you are homeschooled, correct?
Yes.
What year did you start being homeschooled?
I was homeschooled for probably about half of my 7th grade year.
Okay.
Then COVID kind of hit.
Yeah.
So we just went full, you know.
Wow, you were in the 7th grade when COVID hit.
Yeah.
So you're a freshman now.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. We've been dealing with this a long time now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
7th grade. So you're a freshman. You'll be a sophomore next year.
Yes.
Okay. What do you like better, homeschooling or going to regular school?
Probably homeschool.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can just get it out of the way and then you're done for it. You know.
And you can come train.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
Would you be able to come train as much as you do if you were like in a freshman? In what high school would you have been in?
I probably either went to Lafayette or Ridgeland.
Lafayette.
Yeah.
You guys with these towns down here.
Yep.
Lafayette. Lafayette. Okay. So Lafayette.
Yeah.
So you've never been to the high school though?
No.
Okay.
I've never been to high school.
Okay. So you don't think if you went to high school though, you wouldn't have been able to train as much?
I don't think so.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the worst part about being homeschooled?
The worst part about being homeschooled, honestly, Besides, just it being school in
You
itself.
love it, yeah.
Everything else it's pretty great.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are one of 4.
Yes.
You're the second oldest.
Mm-hmm.
So there is Allie. So, all right, let me take it back a little. The whole entire Gordy family trains at Militia.
Yes.
Your mom,
Yep.
dad, both brothers, and your sister.
Mm-hmm.
And Bree, of course. So it's Allie, you, Connor, and then Chris.
Yeah.
How do you like being one of 4?
It can be crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm technically the middle kid.
Yes.
So, but it can be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Were you and Allie, you were in school together, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
I heard she would run her mouth a lot in middle school.
Yeah, she would.
Allie.
yeah, she.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
So Allie is so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So quiet.
Yeah, she punched
Like
a
a church
girl.
mouse.
Yeah.
She punched a
She
girl.
punched a girl in the nose once for
What?
saying.
What? No!
She,
My mind's blown right now.
Yep. The
Wait.
girl was mad at me and said she was gonna jump me with some friends, and she punched her in the nose.
Was this in the 7th grade?
Yeah.
So you guys, you've seen fights and you've been around that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard she would run her mouth and then tell everybody her sister was going to beat him up for her.
Yep.
All right, Allie.
Yep.
I like this side of Allie.
Uh-huh.
I like this. All right. So you all got the fight in you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So you're an athlete, we know that. What sports did you play before you got into martial arts?
So I've played a little bit of everything, honestly. I've played basketball for 7 years. I don't anymore, but I used to. I was in softball for probably about 3 or 4. I did cheerleading.
Oh,
and,
wow.
yeah, so I've never really been not doing anything.
Do you feel any of those sports, do any of them transfer in here when you're on the mats? Does anything you feel give you any kind of edge or like,
Honestly,
is that any similar?
the cardio that
Yeah.
you build up from those
Yeah.
definitely helps.
Okay. Which one was your favorite sport?
Probably basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to, I got to bring out my aggressive side a little bit more. It was.
Were you guys pretty good?
Yeah, we were pretty good. Me and Allie played on the same basketball team for more than half the time, so we were always kind of right there together. Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice. I love that. You guys are so close.
Yeah.
So close. Yeah, so you protected Allie,
Yep.
but you didn't really have to. She fought. I am so still blown away by that.
Yep.
I also heard you're into building robots.
Oh yeah.
So what is that, robotics?
Yeah. So I was.
That's a real thing in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I was on the robotics team for probably 2 years in elementary school. We went to the Worlds.
I heard that. Did you win?
I think we came in second. Honestly, I think we came in second. We did.
How about your
good.
other sports teams? Were you guys like pretty good in all of them? Were you?
We were pretty good. We never really went anywhere with
Okay.
it. For most of the time, my dad coached us in basketball a lot.
Coach
yeah.
Gordy.
Yep, my
Look
dad.
at that.
And his brother were
Big
our
Gord.
coaches.
He's gonna get on the podcast eventually. You
Yeah.
guys will get to know him. He is a staple at Militia MMA. Yeah. Okay. So you built the robots. You went to the Worlds. That's pretty amazing, Bree. I feel like you have always had this goal-oriented mindset. From what I'm just finding out now about you.
Yeah.
That's really that's good. So all right. So let's move on. Before really we get into all of our fun stuff, jiu-jitsu and all of that. So you are very into weightlifting also.
Yes.
Your whole family does. Well, I would say your mom and dad are big. Is it powerlifting?
Yeah, powerlifting. Yeah, they're very into it. They've been doing it a while now.
How many times a week do you lift?
It honestly just depends. Sometimes I'll lift, 4 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do it before you come into your classes here.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome, Bree. You're pretty amazing.
Thank
Bree
you.
also, I don't know what you were at when you started here. Bree has lost a significant amount of weight training here. Do you know how much?
Probably about 20, 30 pounds.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look absolutely amazing. You're just glowing.
Thank you.
Not only do you look amazing, but you're strong and you're, it's helping with all of your jiu-jitsu. It's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
All right. So how did you find us here?
So my dad actually had heard about it opening, and he just decided that we would all come and kind of see what it was about. We lived at my grandma's at the time, so
Was that a little closer here?
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes away from the gym.
That's another thing I forgot to mention. The Gordys travel about 45 minutes every day to come and train.
Yeah.
That always screams out to me because that, I travel about 6 minutes to come to work and come train. So when you really have to travel like that, that's dedication.
Yeah.
You literally take every class. You take Landon's class of wrestling.
Yeah.
You help me coach the kids. Bree's my assistant coach for our kids program. You take the women's class, which you're my right-hand woman in there. Mm-hmm. Then you either take Muay Thai or boxing.
Yes.
And then you stay for jiu-jitsu or MMA, which is once a week, but jiu-jitsu is all the other nights. And then you either roll or you go home.
Yep.
You either stay.
Yep.
How do you get the energy for that? Besides being 15 years old.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is just I think if you once you love something as much as I love being here, that it kind of just comes with
Amen,
it, honestly.
girl. I love that.
Yeah.
I just love that. What do you feel jiu-jitsu brought your family closer together? And when I say jiu-jitsu, I really mean martial arts.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I think it really did. It gives us something that we're all interested in. We all get to do together and learn together.
And you all travel together to every competition.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Every competition, your whole family comes out and supports. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. You have a great support system, Bree.
I really do.
You really do. So I had a couple of girls send me some questions in, and they want to know, how do you stay so calm under pressure when you're competing?
It hasn't always been that easy.
Yeah.
I think it comes a lot of it. I've competed quite a few times. I think a lot of it is just something that you kind of learn. Nothing good comes out of panicking.
Amen.
Once you panic, you start to forget stuff, and you get really caught up in your mind starts to fog.
Yes, I feel like I kind of jumped a little, but Bree is you've been training for a year and a half.
Yeah.
In a year and a half, she's a very seasoned competitor in just that short of time. I don't even know the amount of competitions you've actually done. I kind of lost track.
Yeah.
But yeah, she stays on the scene, and she's a force to be reckoned with. Bree always goes up in any kind of belt level, and she dominates. She goes up in age bracket. It does not matter. We really admire you here, Bree. We really admire you and your drive. It's a beautiful thing. What is your favorite part of Militia?
My favorite part of Militia, it's honestly, it's just such
You're always
amazing.
here.
Yeah.
You are always here.
Yeah.
And I love that. If you're not here, I know something's wrong. Not something's wrong, but someone's sick or something happened that you guys can't make it, because you guys are always here.
Yeah, it's just it's such a positive place to be. You and Tom and everyone else here are just amazing. It's just
yes. Thank you. Well, we love you, Bree. This is a huge topic, and I really want to get into this. I feel like you're probably going to be the best one to talk to this about. It's controversial right now, but, the male and female competing together, and I'm not talking about, the whole transgender thing.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about teenagers, because any kind of competition or tournament or even super match or super fight, even when you start getting into fighting pancration or MMA, your opponents, there's not many of them. So there's always a small pool of people. And firsthand, you've actually, you've gone against, I don't want to call him a boy. He was a young man. He had a freaking mustache.
Yeah.
And you're 15. I consider you a young woman. How do you feel about going against boys in competition? Do you think you guys should be separated, or do you kind of thrive on that?
It's definitely, a very... I think it definitely, as much as you like to think that it doesn't really make a difference, I think it really does.
It really does make a difference.
You
We're
know,
biologically different in all aspects of the word,
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, not my first choice to go against a male. Obviously, biologically they're a lot stronger. They're a lot more aggressive most of the time.
Yes.
I think, you know, the mindset that you have to have when you're competing against a male and a female is very different.
Yes.
It's very different. So it's definitely not my first choice.
Do you think, because you know the match and you know the tournament I'm talking about, I think that was the only one, right? Was that the only guy you've gone against? Besides in here, of course.
The one in Gatlinburg.
No, you went against Gatlinburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot it. See, there's been so many I forgot.
Yeah.
How was your mindset against that one kid? And this match I'm talking about, this boy had a mustache. He was a lot bigger than Bree. I don't know how he was in your weight division, honestly. How did you feel going against him?
It was very nerve-wracking at first. You know, I had no idea who I was going to be going against. And when this huge guy walked out on the mat, I was like, oh.
And he was tough.
Yeah, he was.
He was very tough, and he did not want to lose to you.
No. And
he did not.
Yeah, and, you know, when you have somebody that doesn't want to lose that hard, it's definitely a lot more challenging, you know. He was a lot bigger, so you're kind of forced to think outside the box.
So would you rather, here's a question for you, would you rather go against that young man, he's definitely probably 15 or 16-year-old, you know, sophomore in high school boy, or would you rather go against the grown women blue belts that you went against at the Agogi competition?
Definitely the grown women. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. When you competed in other sports, were you ever on a co-ed team?
No.
See, I always, it's always tough for me because even with kids younger than you, so our kids in our kids class that are ages 5 to 12, you know, even mixing them co-ed when they compete, it's always hard for me.
Yeah.
Because the boy never ever wants to lose to the girl.
Yeah.
And it's always, and you know, I am a woman, but like, you know, if I did have a son, like that's not, you know, because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you hurt a girl, you know, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And if you lose to a girl, you're really screwed.
Yeah.
So I always feel like that's just such it's such a hard thing to deal with in our community, especially in the jiu-jitsu community, because, you know, it's not a huge sport. There's not so many people at these competitions competing.
Yeah.
And, you know, even in here, and I know you see this being a kids coach, they're different. Boys and girls are different. And when they start even throwing hands, when they're sparring in here, I have girls that I have to, like, you know, I put them to the side and go with the little kids because it's just, it's not fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're on the same page with that, Bree, right? What are your goals? What are your goals? I would say in everything, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, in all of it. What are your goals?
You know, I really love what I do. I definitely want to be the best.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be the best. I want to be a professional MMA fighter.
Hell yeah, Bree, and you will be.
Thank
and you'll be a champion. I really believe that, and I'm not just saying that because she's my girl, but I really truly believe that you are something special, and I hope you stick with this, and I hope we give you your black belt one day because you're a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you.
How do you feel about being the youngest girl in your group of friends here?
Oh,
so real quick, let's just take this back. We have a ladies team here. Has Tom talked about our ladies team, Bobby? A little bit, okay? All right, I know we do. We do like to talk, but my girls team is, we are something special. We are truly a team.
Yeah.
I always say Militia is a village. Like, no matter girls team, our guys, co-ed, whatever, we are a village. When someone needs help, we are always there. But our women really came together, and Bree is a big part of that. Bree's sister Allie had her Sweet 16, and all her friends at her party were her jiu-jitsu friends, and we're all in our 20s and 30s. I'm in my 30s, but you know, so it was great to see that, and I was wondering, like, how does that feel? Because you're 15 years old, and you hang out with 30 to 36-year-old women.
Honestly, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
we hang out all the time, and I'm not trying to, but she hangs out with us all the time, and I always forget that you're 15.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I think our women's group is they are something special for sure. You know, the bond that we have it's indescribable.
Yes.
And I think a lot of the times, you know, I honestly I prefer having a group of friends like you instead of other
high school cattiness.
Yeah. Because they're something else, you know.
Yes.
Girls my age a lot of the time
for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of drama when you're young.
For sure.
A lot of drama in any age, but especially teenage girls.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of drama. But okay. So what is your take on our female? I want to hear all the feedback today because you literally take every class. It doesn't matter who's coaching that day. You were there. How do you feel about our ladies class versus our co-ed class?
You know, I think it's they're both amazing classes. They are very different, I feel.
Yes.
You know,
it's a very different dynamic.
For sure.
For sure.
You know, the women's group, we definitely have a different take on it. We're all so close that, you know.
Who comes for your head harder? Megan and Jordan and Christy and Caitlin, or like our teenage boys like Tyler and Jordan, all those young guys? Which ones are coming for you harder? I want to know. Because we do have a whole bunch of teenage boys in here.
Probably the younger ones.
The boys.
Yeah, I would say so.
They're coming for you, Bree.
Yeah.
I could see that. They come for me too.
Yeah.
They come for my head too.
Yeah, I think a lot of times it's because, you know, it's like, oh, it's, you know, it's a girl. It's, you know, we have to figure her out.
And you're a pretty girl, you know, and I'm not just saying that, but you're a pretty girl.
Thank
and you're
you.
out there and you're a beast. And yeah, it's intimidating, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it throws a lot of people off. You know?
What is your favorite submission?
Oh, the armbar for sure.
Yeah, you hit the armbar everywhere.
I love the armbar. It's amazing. There's so many.
Can we talk about the triangle real quick?
Yeah.
So this is the video that I'm going to want you to pull up, Bobby. So our girls, we do travel sometimes to compete, and we travel together. We went out to Murrayville, they like to say here in the South, Murrayville, Tennessee. I forget the name of the jiu-jitsu school that it was at.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Maryville Jiu-Jitsu. Shout out to them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It was something like that. It was far. It was out by Gatlin or Knoxville.
Yeah.
They're out by Knoxville. And so we show up, and it was an in-house tournament. The gym was the same size, if not smaller than the gym here at Militia. It was just you and Meg, right?
Yes.
Only girls from Militia that went.
Yeah.
DJ Meg and Bree went out, and I want to say it was like an 8-girl bracket, maybe more.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to say these girls had at least 5 matches that day.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
had
it was
2
a lot.
against Meg alone.
Yeah.
So it might even have been 6 matches. And they were back to back to back to back. Our girls killed it. They freaking killed it. We showed up. We don't show up to play. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, why would you? Why would you drive all that way just to mess around?
Exactly.
So we get there, and Bree now gets matched up with a girl who's probably my age. You know, I'm 2 decades older than Bree. She might be a little younger than me, the girl, which doesn't matter. But, you know, and she was probably 20 pounds heavier than you, too.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, I don't know how much she weighed. Nobody had weigh-ins.
Yeah.
So this girl and Bree were going at it. This girl was exhausted. She was up like 15-0.
Yeah.
15-0, this girl. And if anybody comes to Militia, you know, Coach Stephanie, myself, I am the biggest mouth you'll ever hear. I like to yell. It's not that I like to yell. I just need to project my voice so that my athletes hear it. And that was, thank you, my coach, Joe Daddy, was the one that helped me with that. But I was losing my mind. There was 10 seconds left.
Yes.
Bree was down 15-0. She had the girl on her guard. This girl was exhausted, and I knew it. I said, Bree, 15 seconds, triangle now. Literally, triangle now. This girl threw up a triangle and submitted her with, like, at the bell. Literally, Bree, at the bell. Like, it was just unbelievable to me. Come on, Bree, other way, yours.
Well, Breanna.
Come on, go.
Almost over. You got 2 moves.
You got it. Keep going, Bree. Nothing. You need a submission. Armbar, go. Take it home. Come on, Bree. Triangle. Go, Bree. To me. And that's one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Because you are one of the most coachable athletes in the gym.
Thank
You
you.
listen to every single thing Tom, me, or Coach John say, or Coach Landon, whoever. You hang on to every word with that. How did you feel in that match? That was a hard match.
Yeah, it was.
That was a hard match.
Yeah.
And your family was losing their minds in that tournament.
Yep. I'm really competitive.
Yeah.
I don't like to lose.
Did you know you were down that much?
I didn't know I was down that much.
Yeah.
You
heard me say it, right?
Yeah.
It was like a light bulb, like boom.
Yep.
That's all she needed to hear.
Yeah. When I found out that that I was losing, I was like, I have to do something, you know?
You have to, yeah.
And, you know, I'm not really a guard player.
No.
Thankfully, I've expanded, I've expanded where I've been playing recently, but, when I heard you say that, I just did it, you know, and
you just did it.
Yeah,
and
I just did it. Yeah.
Just do it. That's it. I love it, Bree. I love it. If you could, and like I was talking to Bobby before we started this. Like I don't have these random facts that my husband has. I don't have all that flim flam going on. So all my knowledge is gonna be jiu-jitsu, fighting.
Yeah.
I apologize, guys. Maybe we'll get into some other stuff, but I'm telling you, this is what this is gonna be. This is all I know. What's your favorite? I asked you what your favorite submission was. If you could train with anybody, fighter, MMA fighter, boxer, grappler, anybody, who would it be?
Oh, that is a hard one.
I was going to actually message you this before, but I didn't want to give you the heads up.
Yeah.
I wanted to get your wheels turning, but.
You know, there's a few fighters that I really look up to. I think, you know, one of the most common ones, but I really do love her, Ronda Rousey, for sure.
Oh, girl, me too.
Yeah, she's great.
Just a legend.
Yeah.
Ronda is an absolute legend. I always say her attitude sucks. Mm-hmm. Her losing attitude sucks, I should say.
Yeah.
But Ronda's the reason I started jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the reason so many women started. You know, there's Gina Carano and Cyborg and all these girls before her, but Ronda put it on the map. She put it on the map, and you know, she a lot of people have a lot of hate for her, but I really like Ronda, and if I had a choice on who one person to train with, that would have been my answer too, Bree.
Yeah, she's great. You know,
that's why we're training partners.
Yep.
Yeah, she is. She's I think she just had a baby recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I really look up to her. You know, she really paved the way for female fighters.
She sure did.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch. Yeah. So let's get into some other stuff. Today I was actually supposed to I was supposed to podcast with someone else. It didn't happen. That will happen again in the future. But I don't know who could have been a better first guest for me, Bree, than you. You literally are my right-hand man. You know that.
Yeah.
Bree she's just, I can't say enough things about you. So with training martial arts, you know, there are cons of it. You know, you get hurt.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. It happens in the practice room all the time. It happens in competition. A year and a half in, what's your worst injury? And I don't want to jinx you.
Yeah.
But it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
I kind of thought I was invincible until I hit purple belt. You know, I was never really injured, but it happens. You know, if you're going to do this for a living and all the time, injuries happen. And I see you all the time with those knee braces on.
Yeah.
So what is the worst injury? And is it martial arts related, or is that from a different sport?
It's probably my knee.
Yeah.
And I believe
Is it both your knees?
It is. Yeah. My worst one.
See, guys, you got to go for her knees now in class.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Take out her knees.
Yep.
That's the only way you're going to beat her.
I'm pretty sure I did hurt them in competition. My one. I'm not sure what happened.
So you didn't
to
hurt
the
your
other.
arm in the women's tournament.
Oh yeah, that one
that hurt too. That's
yeah,
what I thought.
Yeah. You know, my shoulder still bothers me sometimes from that. Yeah. I say my worst one for sure though is my knee.
What did you do?
I'm not
which tournament
entirely.
was it? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it was at Naga.
Naga.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Yeah. I'm pretty positive.
I'm like trying to literally think what. We've only done one Naga, or have we done two?
Yeah, we've done one. I think
we've done one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if that's where it happened, but I'm pretty sure I kind of landed funny when I took her down, and I twisted my ankle, but my leg also kind of twisted weird, and I think that's where it happened.
Yes. Do you have any kind of, because honestly, when I started training in my late 20s. I kind of got a late start on it, but I was like you, Bree. I'm still like that. I still love it. It's the love of my life, martial arts. But I would be training 3, 4, 5 classes, not 5, 3, 4 classes a day in my old gym. What is your recovery process like? What do you do to take care of your body? Because you are young, but you still need to take care of that body.
Yeah. Girl. I probably don't have the best recovery process that I should. a lot of times I just kind of try to ignore it and act like it's not, not there.
Yes.
It's not the best thing to do. Honestly, I just kind of ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really need to start soaking and taking some Epsom salt baths. I swear by them. I mean, take some Epsom salt baths, take care of your body, get a massage once in a while if you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this is a combat sport. And
yeah.
you're going, girl. You take care of that body because we want you to do this for many, many years to come.
Yeah.
Many years to come. So yeah, injuries. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're killing it. You're gonna be good. What do you have any plans for the future? I know you said you wanted to fight. We might have something lined up for you in July, right? A kickboxing match, which is straight kicks and punches. There's no takedowns. There's no submissions. There's no elbows, knees, none of that. You excited for that? You want to do something like that? How do you feel?
I'm so excited. Excited. When I first started here, I didn't want to do jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, it intimidated me.
So what did you want to do when you started?
Kickboxing.
Me too, when I started. I started Muay Thai. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not getting on that ground. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And my old coach, Bill Scott in New Jersey, he was like, because I come from a very long line of grapplers, wrestlers. All of my family, both sides, my mom and my dad's side, they're big wrestlers, high school wrestlers, college wrestlers. He's like, Fava, that's my maiden name. Fava, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? You got wrestling blood in you. You need to get on the mat. I'm like, nah. So then I got to the point where I needed more. Kickboxing, I needed more. It was 3 days a week. I was in a jiu-jitsu gym.
Yeah.
I saw some girl train. I'm like, if that girl could do it, I could. And I was head first. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
You just got to do it sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Just got to do it. Coach Bill. Oh, that was my first coach ever.
Really?
Sure was. In good old New Jersey. He warned me hard before when I started dating Tom. You don't want that fight life. It's a hard life. You don't want to do it. Him and Tom knew each other for years on the scene out there. But,
Yeah.
It all worked out, and I wouldn't change it for the world, honestly.
Yeah.
I love the MMA part, and I love the jiu-jitsu part of it. What we got to get you competing soon. We got to get a competition up.
Yeah.
We've been slacking in here on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who is your favorite training partner? So let me bring this back. I want to ask you. So, out of your family, there's 6 of you.
Yes.
I'm one of 4 also. We have a lot of similarities, Bree.
Yeah.
There's 6 of you. They all train.
Yeah.
I literally have coached every single person in your family in here. It's amazing. Who's your favorite person to train with out of all of them? And none of them are going to get butthurt, I promise. Don't get upset. She's just, I'm making her choose.
Honestly,
You don't know.
I don't know.
You and Chris, man, you guys go at it. Your little brother, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is another stud. He is, he's going places, that kid.
For sure.
He's going places, whether it's jiu-jitsu, MMA, any sport he picks, he's going somewhere. He's just an athlete. That's it.
For sure.
I hope he stays with this because he'll be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Even Connor, you guys are all good. You're all good. You're all good. So who's your answer?
Oh, gosh. Probably Allie.
Allie.
Yeah.
How was the transition? So let's give you a little backstory. Allie and you both started here together.
Yes.
You guys all started at the same time. Allie and Bree are attached at the hip. So they're attached at the hip. They're best friends. It's a beautiful relationship you have with your sister. You guys are a year apart.
Almost a year.
Not even.
Not even a year. 11
Holy
months?
crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, Charity. Good for you, girl. So Allie is 17 or 16.
16, yes.
When is she? She's 17 in October also.
Yeah.
So she'll be turning 17. Allie just recently got her license. She was also my assistant kids coach. She got a job. We're so proud of her. She's a teenager and she's living her life, your sister, and I love that. But how was that transition from you with being she was your partner in every single class.
Yeah.
And I feel like your sister, her style of jiu-jitsu, Allie is, what is she, like 5'8"?
Oh gosh, yeah.
5'8",
yeah.
5'9", about 115 pounds
Yeah.
soaking wet. She is just long and skinny, and she'll wrap you up with them legs. I
Yep.
always say she was a great partner for you to
Oh, for
have.
sure, yeah.
How was that changed? Because she was with you every single class. She
Yeah.
also got a boyfriend, by the way. A boyfriend. That was a
Boyfriend.
militia love match. All these kids in here, man, they all want to date each other. How was that transition?
It was hard, you
It
know.
was. You miss her.
Yeah, I do.
I know you do.
Yeah, she you know,
Tell her you're not going to fight her battles for her anymore.
Yeah.
So she can start coming back.
yeah, you left me. No.
You left her, Allie.
You know, she was my training partner.
Yes.
We're so different,
Yes.
our styles of jiu-jitsu, that it just forced it. Like, it was. She's just a great partner for me. You know.
Do you guys ever roll at home, like all of you?
Uh,
Because I feel like if I was doing this growing up, but like my 4 siblings, if my parents had us all in the gym like this, we would be beating the living shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Because we already did that to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. So like, I could only imagine what it would be like if we were actually training. Maybe we
Yeah.
would have been more calm. I don't know.
you know, we spar sometimes. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We like to spar each other. And, yeah. It's yeah.
You guys live on a ranch or a farm?
We don't. So it's called a holler. That's so
Holler.
country.
Get the hell
Yeah.
out of here. Oh my
Yep.
God. Tom calls Jordan the queen of the holler. I don't know if
Really?
you know that. I thought that was like a Kentucky thing.
No, yeah. It's,
You live down to holler, girl.
Yep. we
Oh my God. I'm
yeah.
loving this. I'm finding so much about you.
Yeah, we
So what is a holler? Let's talk about this, because like where I'm from, probably where Bobby's from, we don't have hollers, okay? You
Yeah.
have houses, you got cul-de-sacs, you got the apartment project complex. That's
Yeah.
it. We don't have hollers. What is
Yeah.
a holler?
So
Am I saying it correctly?
yes, you're saying it right.
Down at the holler.
So we have like there's not very many people in our neighborhood. There's
Okay.
It's just kind of like there's nobody down there ever. Like you're never gonna see it. There's never gonna be any police officers down there.
Never. Where are the
No.
cops?
I,
That always blows my mind down here.
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind.
yeah.
Not so much Chattanooga. Chattanooga is so built up here. This looks like New Jersey. East Ridge, Tennessee.
Really.
Oh, Chattanooga, it's New Jersey. It's just built up. There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
When we were moving here, I thought I was moving to the holler.
Oh.
Okay, I thought I was going to the farm.
Yeah.
I was very nervous. I thought we were going to be in the sticks. I came here. I said, this is not... Where are
Yeah.
the cows?
Yeah.
Where are the freaking cows? What? Okay, so the holler is... There's no police. There's no... How far is your first neighbor from you?
So we actually have a neighbor across the street, and then one.
Is that the
beside
neighbor
us.
that Chris and Connor yell at all the time?
Yes, that is the.
Why do those boys yell at them?
The,
What is going on in the holler? They're hollering for
yeah,
sure.
For sure. They're just
They're kids.
They're kids. Yeah. They like
love
to start
Connor and
stuff.
Chris.
Yeah.
I love our kids class, all of them. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
all the kids class. We have a really good group. What all right, so this is probably going to take a minute for you to count. All together, Miss Breanna. I like to call her Breanna. She's my Breanna, very Jersey. How many animals, and I'm talking reptiles,
Oof.
pets, outdoor barnyard animals, freaking inside animals, how many animals and reptiles do the Gordys have in their holler?
Oh my gosh, we have a lot. Let's see. Oh gosh.
She's literally like looking
Yeah.
up counting right now. So all right, so let's break it down. You don't have to count them all. Let's name them. You have, for sure you have goats. I see.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a video of the goats.
Yeah.
You have goats. What else do you have? Chickens.
Yes, we have goats, chickens. We have a pig.
You have a pig.
Yeah, a little pig.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
What is her name?
I think Allie.
God, you guys gotta invite me down. I gotta come see these animals.
Yeah.
Not like I'm not kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
I am the biggest animal lover. What is her name?
I think Allie named her Melody.
Oh,
It's Allie's little pig.
Is
Yeah.
she
She's a potbelly.
a potbelly pig? They
Yeah.
get big.
Yeah, yeah,
They get big.
yeah. She's very loud.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have any cows?
We don't have any cows.
So you have goats, pigs, chickens.
Yes, I have 2 snakes.
2 snakes.
A leopard gecko.
Okay.
We have rabbits, and then our dogs.
How many dogs do you have?
3.
3 dogs.
Yeah. We have 3
Okay.
dogs.
All
Yeah.
right.
We have
And
a
you're
lot.
a big reptile girl.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know.
So how many snakes do you say you have?
I have 2 snakes.
You have 2 snakes.
Yeah. I prefer reptiles.
I always see them all over you in your Instagram. I always get. Ugh, ugh. So you got a lizard, you said?
Yeah.
And 2 snakes. Okay. What are their names?
So my leopard gecko's name is Nova, and then my snakes are Ka and Juju.
Very cute.
Yeah, little Disney
Very
characters.
cute. Who is your baby? Theo, your dog?
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
your number 1?
Yeah, he's my baby.
Theo is the number 1.
Yeah.
So tell me about when you were young. Did you do some kind of raising chickens in a competition or some kind of?
I did a 4-H project.
So tell me about this, okay? It really, it's such a cool thing, but it's crazy to me because my culture is so different. Like, even from like Megan, who lives right here across the street, I'm pointing across the road, and like everybody that you and George, everybody that's grown up down here, our cultures are so different.
Yeah.
There's no freaking chickens where I'm from just hanging out.
Yeah.
I went and I left my house the other day, and in my complex there was like free chickens just running around because they got out of their yard. I'm like, I love it, but it's just, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
So you did a 4-H. I heard you won the whole district on raising chickens.
I did.
So what does that even mean?
So I used to be really into 4-H when I was in
What is
school.
4-H? Let's bring that. I don't even know what 4-H is.
Yeah, so it's like an agriculture class. You do.
So when you are in elementary or middle school, whatever, you can take this as like an elective class?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you
Wow.
can. Yeah, and you can.
My electives were like home ec and
you can
raising chickens.
Yeah. You can do a lot of different things in 4-H. I did a project.
It was a project.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went to. I ended up, went into my class and we went to this big, district competition, and I had to present it, and I won.
You won.
Yeah.
What did you win? Anything or?
I honestly don't remember. It was a few years ago.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It just shows, though. It really shows how you've been so goal oriented. I love that. You've been I don't know the word, achiever, overachiever.
Yeah.
I love it, Bree.
Thank you.
What is your favorite part of being a kids coach? Because I will say this, coaching the kids is a special you need a special trait to do it. Not everybody could be a kids coach. Not everybody could be a coach. Some of the best black belts in the world can't teach a class, you know. How do you like teaching our kids and coaching our kids? It's definitely challenging.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's just so much. There's so many rewards you get from it. You get to watch these kids, fall in love.
I love seeing the little girls come in too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It makes
it's
you
great.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
So good. Do you have a favorite kid? They're not going to listen to this.
Yeah.
They're not going to listen to this. I mean, I'm sure the Kennedy boys, Hi Hunter, Brave, and Foxy,
Yeah.
I know they're going to listen. I know the Gordy boys will listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them else will. So who's your favorite?
Probably,
Spill the beans.
Probably little Caden, who comes
Caden,
in.
he's a new one. I
Yeah.
love it.
He's just so
he's
sweet.
adorable.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
It's great. Our kids class is it's something else. Our kids, I don't know how to say this without sounding bad, but they literally form like their own freaking gang.
Oh yeah.
And I always say, like, are we the problem? Are we the drama? Everywhere we go,
Yep.
there is something that happens. And it's, competition, birthday party, whatever. I love the bond that everybody has here. It's just, that's one of my favorite parts of Militia.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the gang wars that happened? So let's tell a little story. We were at the Chattanooga tournament here. I don't know what the arena is called downtown. What is that? The convention center downtown. I don't think it was the last AGF. I think it was the one before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've done 3 AGFs.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, so it was either the first. It wasn't the first one because I definitely wasn't as ballsy my first competition with the team. The second one, our kids. I don't know what goes on. They band together and problems erupt.
Oh yeah.
So we went to the Chattanooga tournament, and we show up with a lot of people. I mean, enough for a newer gym. We've only been open a year and like 6 months. Mm-hmm. So we show up to this tournament. Now, all our kids, if you ever go to a jiu-jitsu tournament, I'm sure everybody who's listening to this is somehow involved in the community, so you know how it works. The kids go first. They fight or they compete from like 10 a.m. to noon. Mm-hmm. And then they're done. Yeah. And then they just run amok for the next 3 freaking hours as the adults and their sisters and dads and whoever compete, right? Because your dad competes, Dylan competes, all these kids, so they have to stay. They have to stay and they're there all day. So the last one we were at, something happened. We have this little boy. I don't even know if I should bring his name up, but we have a little boy. He was not joining our gym yet. Yeah. And he got bullied. I'm not going to say by who, okay, but by another gym in town. Yeah. He was getting bullied and they stole his money. Well, because of all of this, right, our kids were like, oh, hell no. Yeah. They're not stealing his money. and like a brawl erupted. Well, because of this brawl, that kid ended up joining our team and becoming a huge part of it because he saw the way that our kids can defend themselves. But what happened was, so they ended up sticking up for this kid, and all of a sudden they said, I'm going to go get my sister. And who's their sister? Breanna Gordy. So Breanna went over there. Yeah. And you did, I don't think you diffused the situation. You know what situation I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Like right by the pit where everyone's getting ready to go compete. Oh, yeah. And our kids were literally like ready to brawl. Yeah. So Bree goes over there, tries to defuse the situation, and I am so nosy. I'm looking over because I don't even have a kid. I don't have a dog in the race, but those are still my kids. Yeah. So I'm still gonna, I get nuts. I have everybody's back in here. Yeah. I see Bree over there. I see Allie. So now I storm over. I'm not having this crap. Yeah. I storm over. I start yelling, rah, 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 rah. Big mouth Stef. You guys know how I am. I start yelling. I diffuse the situation. We all go back to our corners, All of a sudden, some freaking jujitsu mom comes stomping over. You yelled at my kid. I yelled at your kid, bitch. Fucking get him under control. I yelled at your kid. Okay? Are you kidding me? Like, your kid is in jujitsu to learn, like, discipline and, respect and to not be the bully, and your kid is using what he learned to be the bully. So I just didn't appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know how I just got into this tangent, but it was a good story. Yeah, it was a really good story. But like, Andrew in here, Andrew that comes in the morning, he was involved in the fight. Me, Janelle, Charity. Yeah. Right? So this lady is yelling at us, and Andrew's like, bye-bye, bye-bye, walk away, And it was just, me and Andrew bonded in that moment. I'm like, I freaking love this guy. Yeah. I love this guy. He's awesome. But yeah, so everywhere we go, we went to a birthday party a few weekends ago at the park. Okay. Yeah, so my kids in the gym, I am very lucky because I have a little boy named Breanna Gordy, and he tells Coach Stephanie everything. He tells me everything. No matter what happens, I am the one he comes to. He is my mouthpiece and my hearing aid. He tells me everything. He told me, a few days the party was on Saturday, right? Yes. Saturday? You were there too, Bobby. We were all there. Yep. Party was on a Saturday. I found out like Wednesday or Thursday. He's like, this kid's gonna come and fight us at the party, and he's gonna bring a knife. I'm like, what? Like friggin' East Ridge Park? You're bringing in, like, you're in the 4th grade. Yeah. So I call this kid's mom because I knew the kid. Mm-hmm. I call the kid's mom, Mrs. Grubbs, who comes here, works at the school. She goes down to the school, let everyone know this kid's bringing a freaking knife. This kid still shows up at the party without a knife, right? Yeah. A fight ensued. Yeah. I think multiple fights ensued that day. It's just crazy. I love the way our team bands together, but sometimes we are the drama. They stick together, But yeah, there's just always stories. Do you have any stories about your brothers and their fights?
Oh my gosh. My brothers are something else.
I know they are.
They're especially Connor. They're very hot-headed. So
They're not hot-headed.
Oh, Connor is
Come
hot-headed. He is
Con man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know, he likes to start stuff, and I can't think of any at the moment.
Connor likes a little drama.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He definitely likes the drama.
Yeah.
He also told me, I don't know if you remember this, but we have the most infamous kid. I'm not going to name him. You both know who I'm talking about. I got pulled to the side to be told that, you know, our fourth grader in class has been talking to a 33 or something year old woman on Facebook, and they're dating.
Yeah.
Okay. And that this lady that, you know, they're going to go meet up. And I was like, well, sorry to break it to you. That's not a lady. That's a man you're talking to. And it's probably a pedophile. So I had to like call his kid's dad. I mean, it's not funny, but like looking back, this shit, you can't make it up. And this is just from teaching jujitsu for an hour a day, 5 days a week to children. You know, they're something else.
Oh, for sure.
That's it. Do you, so let's move on. Do you have any plans? Like, do you want to go to college? How do you feel about all that?
Honestly, not sure.
What about your sister?
Allie wants to go to college.
Does she want to go away, or does she want to stay home?
I'm not sure where I know she wants to go for sure.
I gotta ask her.
Yeah, she wants to be a psychologist.
Really?
Yeah, a children's psychologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have her come in and work on some of these kids in here.
Yeah.
You know I am.
Yep.
I'll be like, go get your evaluation right now. Don't tell your parents.
Yeah. Me myself, I'm not sure, you know, what I want to do yet. Because I'm not sure how it's all going to play out, you know. I want to be a fighter, and I'm not sure, you know, if I'm going to have the time to you know, go. I guess it's just time will tell.
Well, this is the thing. So we tell everybody this. Martial arts is always going to be there, and your college will always be there. You can go to college whenever you want. So see how it goes. You still have so much time, Bree. I'm not trying to pressure you. That was one of the questions. I think Janelle or Jordan wanted me to ask you about college. So yeah. Out of the 3, boxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, out of the 4, wrestling, what is your favorite art so far?
It'd be a tie between jiu-jitsu and boxing.
I thought you were going to say jiu-jitsu and wrestling.
Yeah.
You love to wrestle.
I love to wrestle.
So you like boxing more than Muay Thai?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Muay Thai is,
I love Muay Thai.
Yeah?
I would rather do Muay Thai any day of the week than boxing. I love boxing. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, Muay Thai,
I might have like ADD or something. I need more stuff going on.
Yeah. I think they're, you know, jiu-jitsu and boxing, they all have their
Your hand's
own...
been looking good.
Thank you.
Your hands have been looking really, really good.
Thank you.
I saw you the other day shadow boxing.
I love it. It's...
What does a day in the life of Bree look like? What do you do? What time do you wake up? What is your diet like? I mean, you all right, you're 15, so I gotta like watch what I say, but you got a hot bod on you, girl. You're looking good. You're rocking it. Like,
thank you.
You got a bod on you.
We're
gonna be throwing you in the closet soon and locking you out. But what does the day look? What do you eat? What time do you wake up? Do you nap? What do you do?
So
how do we be like Bree?
I'm very into fitness.
I know.
You know, I've been into fitness for a very long time. Typically, I wake up around 8 o'clock.
8 a.m. You're up.
And around 10, I'll go outside and I'll lift my weights. I'll, you know, work my punching bag a little bit.
You do that Monday through Friday?
Most of the time, yeah.
So you wake up and then 10 a.m. you're going outside and training.
Yeah.
Is your mom usually out there lifting weights? Charity's a beast. I always see her lifting. She lifts a lot.
Yeah, she does.
She lifts a lot. And I always see she's always outside. It could be like freaking 105 out. She's out there lifting.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
But is she usually out there with you?
So we do we work out at 2 separate times.
Yeah.
We both do different programs. So typically, I think she goes out about lunchtime.
Do you have like a gym in your yard, or how does that work? Do you have like a setup?
Yeah. So right outside our house, behind it, we have a little gym set up. My punching bag is right by our bench. And,
okay. Is it like a punching bag like that? Just normal?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Our weight setup. It's kind of everything in one, you know. We have our barbell, and then we have our squat rack that will lower all the way down to a bench. So it's kind of small, but it works.
Do you feel I already know the answer to this. Do you feel weightlifting helps your jiu-jitsu?
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
I freaking hate to hear that.
Yeah.
Lifting is my absolute kryptonite.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate fitness. It's not that I hate it, okay? Because, like, Tom will put me through a circuit when the guys are getting ready for a fight, or, like, Mary's getting ready for a fight. I do the circuits with them, which I love, or if I'm getting ready for something, he'll help me do that. And it's pure torture.
Yeah.
For an hour, it is torture.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because I love grappling so much and, like, the arts of this that when I'm training, it doesn't really seem like it. But, like, every minute goes by when you are doing circuit training, weightlifting. It's,
For sure.
It's not for me.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, coach. Not for me.
I have to be doing something, constantly. I can't just sit still. So
You do like a lot of sit-ups and push-ups and like stuff like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that called? There's like a name for that. Do you know? It's like,
I don't know.
is it calisthenics? Calisthenics? Look it up, Bobby. I keep clapping. I'm too much for this thing, man. How do you feel about your coaches when you're getting coached? Do you like that you could hear us screaming like that?
I love it.
You love that.
I have to have somebody.
Yeah.
I have to have somebody sitting there, screaming at me for it to click.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have my coaches, and I'm just lost.
Yeah.
Like,
I frighten people sometimes. I definitely overwhelm them when I start yelling like that because I get excited. I genuinely love this.
Yeah.
I love this. And I get so excited when someone hits a move or when they're, this is my passion. So when people, even in the room, in the practice room, I'm always yelling.
Yeah.
And like our new girl, shout out Maddie. I love her to death. She's the sweetest girl. But like, I'll be like, Maddie, right leg, right leg. She's like, she like freezes and looks at me like, this girl's nuts. Like I am nuts, but it's just because I love it. So I always wonder, I'm like, how do people do they like when I yell like that?
Yeah.
Or is it you'd rather me be quiet and just watch the match?
No, I love that about you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It always sticks out to me, in one of my matches, when I was a blue belt, like Tom literally walked me out of a submission and like I won that match by like a landslide. I think I submitted the girl, but he walked me through the whole entire getting out of it, the escape.
Yeah.
So when I like look back, that sticks out in my head. You can't, when you're coaching, just yell, go, go, go.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. You have to give detailed instructions and you have to be loud because if you're not loud, they're not going to hear you.
Yeah.
You have to project your voice.
For sure.
Do you think you would ever want to coach one day?
It's definitely crossed my
mind. How do you feel
mind.
about that?
I'm not gonna. I'd definitely be interested in it.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
Yeah. I love coaching kids class. I definitely think it'd be something.
I gotta set myself up for when I'm like 60.
Yeah. It's definitely something I'd be
Who's
interested
gonna
in.
be the successor? There she is. Yeah, because it's a tough thing because not like I just said this before. Not every athlete can coach, and not and that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. You have to love it, and you have to want to be involved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that you like us coaching you, Bree.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite coach? Spill the beans. Lando, that's your favorite coach.
I think you both have your own.
We're like yin and yang for sure.
Yeah.
Me and Tom,
Yeah.
we are totally yin and yang, completely different.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, but it's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're completely different. I agree.
I would be completely lost without both of you.
Yeah.
So
John's great too.
Yeah.
John is such a good coach.
Oh, for sure.
He's in his own category. Me and Tom, we're obviously married, so we're kind of cut from the same cloth, but we are very different.
Yeah.
And that's what works. You
Yeah.
know, that's what makes this place work. Our Militia's so special.
It is.
I can't say it enough. It's just so special. And I'm not saying it because it's my gym or our gym. It's, it really is special. So I don't mean to keep bringing up like the gym and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to talk to you about, Bree.
Yeah.
But our ladies team. So I don't know if you know this because we've been your only coaches. You've never been to another gym.
Yeah.
You're homegrown.
Yeah.
You're Militia homegrown. Most of our girls are. Mm-hmm. I think it's just me, Christy, and Jordan are the only ones with experience before here. But you yourself have contributed huge to our women's team. You helped us build it. I didn't do it on my own. So if you pull up 100 jiu-jitsu gyms, I would say maybe 5 of them have a legitimate women's team.
Yeah.
Out of 100 gyms, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's kind of stretching right there. Five teams.
Yeah.
It's special. It's something special. I tried to build a program. Well, I wouldn't say I tried to build the program. I was part of building a program in California at Dan Henderson's. Me and my friend Britt and Coach Joe. We did. They only offered ladies class 3 days a week. I did it Friday nights by myself with Britt at 4:30. Nobody would show up.
Wow.
Nobody would show up. And
Yeah.
if they did, it was like, just the dedication wasn't there.
Yeah.
When I came to the South, I was so scared. I'm like, how are we going to get a ladies team?
Yeah.
Because we had about 6 girls training regularly at Dan's, and that was a big deal. Having
Yeah.
6 girls. And that was a big deal. Maybe not even 6. I think it was even less than that. And that was a big deal to us, having these girls here. Here, we have strictly a women's class. I mean, we don't have any boys in the class. The only boys that ever come in the class is Chris or Connor or the Kennedys if they're getting ready for a competition.
Yeah.
What do you feel like, do you think this has been a hard road for us to build this? Or do you think you've attributed a lot to our success in our ladies team?
I think that every single woman that's in the class right now is, they're very important.
Yes.
They're all just so special.
Yes, they are.
And,
they're very special.
I genuinely
so different too. Every
yeah.
girl in our class is so different.
Yeah, for sure. I think that we definitely have the best women's team.
We have the only women's
Yeah.
team in Chatham in this area.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the next closest one is probably either Atlanta, which I don't know where their women's team are, and I know Knoxville has a ladies team.
Yeah.
Which I would love to go train at Knoxville MMA. That's going to be on our list, Bree, because that's apparently that's like a really women-run gym.
Really?
And I don't mean to sound crazy when I say that, but it's true. I know a
Yeah.
guy in the UFC owns it, but I'm pretty sure his wife, if I'm not mistaken, you want to look that up, Bobby, Knoxville MMA? I'm pretty sure his wife and a bunch of their female fighters really took that gym over. I heard
Really?
their culture there is wonderful. I always strive for our gym culture to be just, and when I say that, I just mean our environment, our atmosphere. We don't want egos, bullshit here. You know that.
Yeah.
Out of all the times you competed, what is your favorite match to date?
My favorite match is probably either the one that was at the Gogi competition.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
That's-
Me too.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
That's how you got Lydia to come train with
yeah,
us.
I love Lydia.
Me
she's
too.
great.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's definitely one of my favorites.
I really feel like I might be all over the place here, but I feel like with you having you in the kids class with me has been such a good way to open the door for other women, young girls, I should say. It's intimidating coming in the gym. I was one of the only girls when I started. There was maybe 1 or 2 other girls in that class, and they wouldn't show up regularly. Yeah. And it's hard. It's really hard, and I really think we're creating a good thing here.
Yeah, that's one of the hard things about being a woman in MMA. There's not a lot of us.
And I gotta say, and I'm not like tooting our own horn, toot toot, but we don't have drama.
Yeah.
There's not bullshit. We don't have this and I'm sorry I'm cursing, but we don't have this bullshit here. There's no, oh, you tapped me, man. There's no animosity.
Yeah.
I watched Megan. Now Megan, I don't mean to keep bringing her up, but she's one of our dominant women students in here. Yeah. She's another force to be reckoned with. She's a mom, and she's so competitive. When we roll in here, they're coming for you. People are coming for you in here. We don't flow roll. These girls are literally beating the crap out of each other in the best way possible. When I say that, I've seen you submit her, legitimately submit her, and she had the biggest smile on her face, and she jumped up and hugged you and said that was awesome.
Yeah.
To me, that is so rare.
Yeah. For sure.
I feel like women as a whole, we get threatened, and you feel some type of way. And any kind of gym, sometimes when you walk into a gym, you're gonna get mean mugged a lot of times. And I feel like here it's the complete opposite. Our girls are accepting, they're welcoming, they want all the good, all the positive, no bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think it's just beautiful, and I think that's why we work.
Yeah.
That's why we work.
Yeah, it's great.
We have all shapes, sizes, ages, everything you can imagine. And we
Yeah.
all get along, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Shout out to Militia ladies. Come out and see us 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Coach Stephanie Galicchio. Yeah, so that's it. What is your favorite class of the week?
Obviously our women's class. I love our
The
women's
women's.
class. Yeah.
How do you like Friday Night Lights in here?
Oh, I love it.
Our beginner gi.
Yeah, it's great.
Best
it's
vibes.
a great class. Yeah.
we have good times on Friday
Yeah,
night.
we do. It's awesome. Tom's Monday night class is also one of my favorites.
You like Monday nights?
I love Monday nights.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I like
Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Tom's a great coach.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
awesome.
You can tell when someone loves what they do.
Yeah.
And he knows his shit.
Yeah.
Tom knows his shit. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
He's my coach too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
Yeah, he's great. You know, I love
And
every single
we're
class.
not for everybody, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We're not for everybody, and that's okay. I love that you love Tom. I love that you love us, but not everybody, likes that, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But the people we're for, we're good.
Yeah.
So you
for
love
sure.
Monday nights, women's class. All right.
Yeah.
What do you like better with the kids, jiu-jitsu or the MMA? MMA is easier to teach them.
Yeah. Yeah.
MMA is so much easier to teach them.
For sure.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
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 Yeah, definitely MMA. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little about you. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
What's your favorite band?
I don't have a favorite band.
You listen to music.
I listen to music.
You do.
A little bit of everything.
She listens to a lot of my music.
Yeah,
I
do.
caught her listening to some Remy Ma the other day. I'm
Yeah.
like, where the hell did you hear that? I know you didn't hear Remy Ma on the radio.
No, yeah,
That's some Bronx, New York rap. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. That's
Yeah.
all me. That's all me. I said to Tom the other day, I said, I hope Charity doesn't get mad. She's listening to all this gangster rap music that I like. I love it. That's awesome. So you weren't a fan of the K-pop like Allie?
no.
I honestly don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not for
Okay.
me.
Okay. Who's your favorite sibling?
Allie.
Allie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gi or no gi?
Probably probably gi.
Knees or elbows?
Elbows.
Elbows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather date someone that trains or someone that doesn't train?
Someone who trains for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should wait a little. Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't worry about these fools. Baby. Too young. You got all it going on now. Do what you got to do. Let's talk about some weight loss.
Okay.
Because you have really made an impact on the ladies in here. I would say the men too, everybody. Just
Thank you.
everybody, you are a positive role model. It doesn't
Thank
matter
you.
your age. That's wonderful. I don't mean to keep throwing these compliments, but I really feel like this, Bree.
Thank you.
What is your diet like? Talk to me about your diet, because we know Gordita Crunch is eating Taco Bell all day, every day, Chris Gordy.
You know, yeah,
All day, every day.
for sure.
You were going to
eat-
Taco Bell after just now.
Even the Stephanie hosted podcast, Chris gets a shout out.
Yeah.
We love the Gordys.
You know, I eat pretty boring, but very clean.
No, you eat clean.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that.
So
Because you also like to cook.
yeah, I
Do you cook for the whole family?
No,
You don't?
no, usually just for myself.
You do?
Yeah,
You make all your own meals?
pretty
Breakfast,
much.
lunch, dinner?
Yeah, sometimes my mom will cook and I'll eat that, but sometimes I won't. It just depends, honestly.
Yeah. Depends if you like it.
Yeah.
What do you eat? Chicken?
Yeah.
Grilled chicken?
Yeah, I eat a lot of grilled chicken, vegetables. I eat a lot of vegetables.
Broccoli? What's your favorite
yeah.
vegetable?
Probably broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah, yeah.
You eat like pasta at all?
Not really.
No.
Not
What about
really.
sweets?
I'm not really a huge sweet fan.
No.
Yeah, I was I lost a lot of weight probably the middle of 6th grade.
Okay.
Also, I've just kind of been, diet I've changed
I know
my
I've said
diet
this
for a
to you
while
a
now.
few times, but you're a freshman, right? I just want to make
Yes.
sure. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I keep getting confused with freshman and sophomore.
You're
So
good.
6th grade, you started losing a lot of weight?
Yeah.
That probably
yeah.
all the baby fat that you get growing
Yeah,
up. I was
yeah.
very chubby when I was young.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Look at us now, though, Bree.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Look at us now, girl. Flex on us.
Yeah, that's actually how I got into weightlifting.
Is what you wanted to lose weight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Does weightlifting help lose weight, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. It's a lot of people don't realize how much
You're sweating. and-
yeah. It's definitely. I think it definitely helps a lot.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What do you so what do you eat for breakfast then? Real quick. I'm sorry, I'm keep getting off this
You're
topic.
good.
I
Yeah.
want to know what you're eating. We all want to be like Bree after this. You're eating like egg whites.
Egg whites.
Egg whites. Yeah.
Sometimes oatmeal.
Every morning.
Yeah.
Do you eat lunch or do you skip?
I eat lunch.
You do.
Yeah. I pass out easy.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've actually heard you pass out from the sight of blood.
Oh yeah. I've
Really?
Yeah.
So what happens when you're in the UFC one day and you punch a bitch in the face and she's bleeding?
Well,
what are we gonna do, Bobby? What are we gonna do? You're gonna pass out? You can't forfeit.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's been a while since I passed out from blood. A lot of the times.
It's not that long. I'm pretty sure you passed out since you've been a member here.
Oh yeah.
So it's not that long ago.
That was from pain.
From pain?
Yeah. I have vasovagal, so I pass out.
What is it?
Vasovagal.
Vasa?
I think I'm pronouncing
What
it
is it?
right.
Vasovagal?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's
what is it?
You pass out from pain. You can pass out from blood.
Okay.
I pass out a lot.
Really?
Yeah. They used to.
Is there a feeling you get? Like, do you know it's coming on?
Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you like warn someone, or is it just instant?
Unfortunately, most of the time I pass out, it's when I'm by myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, earlier this year, not too long ago, no, it was last year, I passed out at probably about 6 o'clock in the morning when I was in my grandparents' bathroom 5 times. I hit my chin on the sink.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Thankfully, my dog Theo woke my parents up, and my
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Theo.
Yeah.
He's a lifesaver.
Yeah, he was barking, and my dad opened the door, and I'm standing in the bathroom, standing up in the bathroom door, and I passed out again. But thankfully, he
What was that from?
I had a really bad stomach ache.
Oh.
Yeah,
And that's what did it.
That's what it from. Yeah.
You're like the toughest girl, and I'm hearing this. That is so nuts.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's really it can be really
So
frustrating.
if you like bleed a little bit, does it make you sick or no?
Thankfully, I haven't really. Blood doesn't really make me nauseous anymore.
Okay.
When I was younger, though, I actually did. I pinched my finger once in a binder and I passed out because there was blood. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it something you've noticed getting better as you get older, or is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little worse when you were young.
Oh yeah, for sure. They thought I had blood pressure problems or blood sugar problems for a while. I had to go get blood work done, but they never found anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just pass out.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been put to sleep at training?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Me neither. Knock on wood, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather get put to sleep than break something.
Oh, for sure.
You break something, you're out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always say I'd rather get put to sleep than
for sure.
get my arm broke again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've never been put to sleep either. I'm curious though. Landon went out the other night. He said it was like the best nap of his life.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Few people in here have gone went out.
I saw one.
Doyle thought he killed someone.
That was
like
hilarious.
straight up thought he killed someone.
Yeah, I was in that class.
Poor kid.
Yeah, he was.
Who
freaking
was
out.
it? Who did he put out?
Nate
Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even think we were like rolling. I think it was just takedowns.
Well, Nate is a wrestler.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he shot in and he probably snatched that
he
neck
grabbed
up.
the guillotine.
Yep,
and,
that's it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, he thought he killed him.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, Coach, help me. Yeah.
Oh, Doyle, come back and see us. We missed you, bud. Doyle's awesome.
Yeah.
Doyle is one of my favorite. Me and Doyle trained together, and my foot got stuck in his junk.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm not kidding you.
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
looked at Tom, and I was like, this is why I created the women's class. 'Cause, like, this is not what I want to be doing right now. Like, my toes, like, I'm like, oh, and it wasn't on purpose. It happens. It's just, stuff happens.
Oh
and poor Doyle, he's like with the coach's wife, and my
Yeah.
foot's up his crotch. Sorry.
Yep.
Just, it just happens.
Yep.
It's weird. Things happen in here, Sweat and hair everywhere.
Yep.
But so what do you hope to see come out of Militia? What are your goals? I would say, I don't want to say, when I say goals, I feel like that is such a broad statement.
Yeah.
What are your goals, I would say, within the year? Because at 15, you can't fight right now. I
Yeah.
mean, we could put you in a kickboxing match. You're going to put the gear on you. But, you know, honestly, not even as your coach, but as your friend and as, you know, I look at you as like a niece or something. You know what I mean? I don't want you getting hit in the head.
Yeah.
You're a growing girl. Even the guys in here, I'm like, why don't you have your headgear on? Like, you're young boys. Like, that brain is, you get one brain, you got to protect it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you get your kickboxing match, I like to call it controlled violence. You know, you'll have your gear on and you can't get hurt that bad.
Yeah.
But what are your goals for the year? I know you want to fight and we're gonna, you know, MMA and all that good stuff, but within the next year. So I would say you're turning 16. That's a big year.
Yeah.
What are your goals?
You know, I want to keep improving. You know, I want to be the best version of myself I possibly can. I hope to see myself improve a lot.
Yes. Do you have any competition tournament oriented goals with anything, like, meaning, like, is there anything specific in your mind that you're like, I that's what I want to hit this year? I want to, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. There's a lot. I can't think of like any specific goals at the moment. I want to compete a lot this year.
Yeah.
You know, I want to
go.
Yeah.
So Bree, actually, I know, like, I'm saying this all the way through the podcast already, but Bree started training, I want to say in February of 20, what did we open, 21?
Yeah.
2021, it's 22 now. So you started last year in February.
Yes.
By the end of March, you competed.
Yeah.
Like 30 days.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, and you did well.
Thank you.
You did really well.
Yeah.
And you've just been up since then.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, when I first started here, I didn't want to do jiu-jitsu. It intimidated me.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been
It's disgusting. It's like you're all up in each other. I know it,
Yeah.
but it's wonderful.
Yeah. I've always been, you know, really quiet, really reserved.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu's definitely brought me out of my shell a lot, you know.
You
Especially,
flourished as a young woman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's great. I think that, you know, I hope to see a lot more women.
Yeah.
And, you know, young girls try out jiu-jitsu. I think everybody should.
I agree.
You know, it doesn't
just learn
even
self-defense.
Yeah.
Just learn how to get out of a situation if you're in a bad, because a bad situation could happen so quickly.
Yeah.
So quickly. It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
Crazy world. Yeah. You have anything else to say, Miss Bree?
I don't think so.
You killed it. You're
Thank
doing
you.
great. But come catch Bree at Militia MMA. She is here literally 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Come see her and me and hang out with us. Come join the militia. Say bye, Bree.
Bye.